Hi there, welcome. I am Brad, the CEO and founder of Super AI, and today I want to show you a little demo. So, of course, Super AI is a general automation platform with many different applications you can use. But today I want to show you a demo of document extraction. So, every document extraction data program starts with customization, and this is where you tell us exactly what you want to get out of your document, and we're here to help you. We have many different pre-made AI models that extract, for example, if it's a bill of lading, it'll automatically extract company, agent number, signature. And you can customize this as little or as much as you want by adding pre-trained AI models. If the AI classifies your document as a warrant, it'll extract these things, and we have many different models for you to choose from. Great. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the quality, cost, and speed constraints of my project. So for my project, I need 94.1% accuracy, but maybe for your project, you need to hit a certain cost constraint or a certain time constraint. So what our system does now behind the scenes is it chooses which workers can guarantee you this accuracy while giving you, let's say, the cheapest cost and time. So I can set what's most important to me. Maybe I care most about cost and secondarily about time. And so the workers it chooses are open source AI models. You can choose software functions. We have a crowd of humans around the world. We have partners. You can use Google, Amazon, Microsoft models, all of these above. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these default workers. Great. So what I'm going to do now is start processing the data. And the first step of this is to pull data from your database, whether it's the API, your RPA system, your on-prem database, and it's going to input this into the application. And the first step of this application is decomposing this complex job into simple tasks. So it looks like in this case, we're going to have a classification task, which classifies which type of document it is. Then we're going to run detection algorithms to detect the various things you want to extract. And then we're going to transcribe those things you detected, and then finally fuzzy matching. So fuzzy matching means, let's say you have two dates, which date is the expiration date, which day is the birth date. So I'm going to switch to the output here, and the router's job is to route to different workers to guarantee that quality, cost, and speed. And it looks like in this step, the router decided to route to 2 AI and 1 software function. So now the AI and the software function are classifying this data. It looks like the COTNet said Bankbook, the Vision Transformer. Okay, they all agreed, but in general, they don't always agree, especially when the router routes to 12 different AI. And that's why we built the combiner. And what the combiner does is it takes all of the outputs of all of the workers and combines them to a single high quality output. And it does this by looking at the trustworthiness of each of these workers based on their history, how well they match the main distribution of all the workers, etc. And so, as I mentioned, Super AI can guarantee the output quality, cost, and speed, but to guarantee something, you first need to measure it. And so we measure over 150 different quality assurance mechanisms. So, for example, we look at the data signal to noise ratio, for example. And so if you have bad data, well, it's going to throw a big X because your output's going to be bad. This isn't magic. Or we have anomaly detectors. So if a worker answers too quickly, too slowly, or it's too far outside the distribution of the other workers, this is going to throw a big X as well. So the final step of this classification task is we train a custom AI model that's custom to your data, to your use case, and to your constraints. So that's the end of the classification task. Now we do something very similar for the detection task. So I'm just going to run this at 5x. It looks like in this case it routed to 2 humans and 1 AI model. Again, we run the combiner, the quality assurance mechanisms. We train a custom model for you. Looks like in this case it routed to Amazon and to Google AI. And I think this may be a good time to look at the metrics behind the scenes. So as the AI is training, it automatically becomes more automated. We call this touchless automation. It estimates at 41% automation after just a few iterations, whereas it started at 13.7. And the router and combiner and measure is making this thing cheaper. The cost is going down, the processing time is going down, and the quality is increasing. So that's a quick demo of our document processing capabilities. If you want to see it on your data or have more questions, we'd love for you to reach out. We'd love to work together. This is what we absolutely love to do. You have a great day.